Hey guys, it's me, Rich. In a city where a socialist like Zohran Mamdani is coasting toward the mayor's office, Republicans suddenly have their sights set on something much bigger. Polls show voters aren't just restless, they are furious about crime and bail reform and policies that just don't work. These are policies that you knew the first time you heard them they wouldn't work. They're ridiculous. So in this video, we're going to talk about someone, a Republican, who may actually take down the sitting Democrat governor of New York, Kathy Hochul. That's right, guys. History will be in the making. Now stick around because you're going to want to hear this. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to RPW Media, where we shine a light on corruption and lawlessness. So subscribe, hit that like button now. The fight needs you. All right. New York City voters aren't just thinking differently from the rest of the state. It's like they're living in a different world altogether. And we all know by looking at county maps of blue states where one or two big cities are blue, but the overwhelming rest of the state is red. Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani is walking toward the mayor's office with little resistance. But Republicans aren't only watching the city. Their eyes are already on the bigger prize, flipping the state red next year. Could New York, the bluest of blue states, actually turn Republican? Well, let's start with this number. 60% of registered voters in New York either strongly support or somewhat support returning to the pre-2019 bail laws. The translation? People are fed up with dangerous criminals walking around free. Even lifelong Democrats are saying enough is enough. And if even Democrats have had enough, what does that mean for the New York politics in the future? According to Real Clear Politics, Mamdani is ahead by 15 points on average across 6 polls taken in October. Sitting near 46%, his support has grown stronger since summer. The Manhattan Institute backs this up. The self-described socialist, regularly accused of being a communist, is still leading Andrew Cuomo, who's trying to claw his way back with the so-called Fight and Deliver Party. Now, Republican Curtis Sliwa, love him, but he's trailing badly, 24 points behind Mamdani and still 9 points under Cuomo. But he's a conservative Republican, so in New York City, that's about what you can expect, but I wish he was doing better. Now, here's the curveball. When voters were asked about the 2026 governor's race, the results flipped the script. Republican Representative Elise Stefanik actually pulled ahead of Democrat Governor Kathy Hochul. Stefanik drew 43%, Hochul 42%, while 9% wanted someone else and 7% weren't sure. The Stefanik campaign wasted no time celebrating. Her spokeswoman, Bernadette Breslin, dropped this statement, quote, "In a heavily Democrat-leaning state, an independent poll that is heavily weighted toward registered Democrat voters shows Republican Elise Stefanik leading Democrat Governor Kathy Hochul in a head-to-head matchup." Now, guys, that's crazy. We're talking New York here. I mean, Kathy Hochul should be like leaps and bounds ahead of Elise Stefanik, but guess what? Stefanik just pulled ahead. Whether it lasts or not, there's something there. Okay. Then she went even further. Breslin said, "It's the first time in decades that a Republican candidate for governor has polled higher than a sitting Democrat." And she didn't hold back on Hochul either. She said, quote, "In a decision that she will come to regret, Kathy Hochul lives up to her title as the worst governor in America when she chose to bend the knee and put New Yorkers last by desperately endorsing the defund the police, tax hiking, raging anti-Semite socialist Zohran Mamdani, who will destroy New York." Now, this is not just messaging, guys. That's a political grenade. Stefanik hasn't officially entered the race yet, but insiders say she's preparing to announce right after the November 4 election. You can already feel the momentum building. Meanwhile, Mamdani may be cruising inside New York City, but his ideas don't exactly inspire confidence outside of it. A lot of his progressive promises aren't just unpopular, guys. They are toxic. Take bail reform. 60% of registered voters in New York, including 49% of Democrats, either strongly support or somewhat support returning to the pre-2019 bail laws. That's nearly half the Democrats saying criminals should stay locked up until trial, not released onto the streets. Mamdani, he's pushing the opposite. He wants fewer inmates at Rikers Island. Then there's his headline policy, free bus service. It's a flop. 58% of New York City respondents oppose the idea, yet he's going to push it forward anyway. Nearly half the Democrats aren't buying it. Yes, 42% of Democrats agreed with the idea that eliminating fares would make public transit more affordable and efficient for working New Yorkers while reducing conflicts between riders and operators. But most voters see that as a giveaway that doesn't work, and it never will. The polling went even further, asking about gifted programs in schools, corporate tax hikes, and fare evasion. The survey questioned 600 likely voters in the mayoral race and 300 registered voters statewide between October 22nd and October 26th. Numbers were weighted to reflect the electorate. So what does it all show? In the city, Mamdani is coasting, but statewide, the cracks are showing. Republicans smell weakness for the first time in a long time. Hochul looks exposed. Stefanik is lining up her shot. And Democrats keep attaching themselves to policies even their own voters don't want. See, I think that it was COVID that did this. I think it was also 4 years of Mr. Warm Diarrhea Brain in the Oval Office. I think that the Democrats went overboard on tyranny, and that's why so many people are rejecting them. New York City, Mamdani, he's coasting along because, well, educated women, progressives, right? They all came out for him because a liberal female is the toughest, the almost impossible demographic to get them to vote for anything but communism these days. Okay. But the other is the young people that just getting out of college or are in college and are eligible to vote. I mean, that's because they're indoctrinated into communism. Like I said before, they think that Karl Marx is a founding father, for goodness sake. So here's the takeaway. Mamdani may run New York City like it's a socialist experiment, but the rest of the state isn't buying it. Bail reform is collapsing. Free bus rides are laughable. And Kathy Hochul is bleeding support. Elise Stefanik is the first Republican in decades to crack the blue fortress of New York. That's not just a poll, guys. It's a warning shot. And if Republicans stay focused, we may be about to watch a political earthquake that reshapes the Empire State. Let's hope it happens. Godspeed. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
We gotta find a way to make it stay the same. Oh, with no fans of change. Take it or leave it, we resist. There's no bucket list, just one close friend.